Alright guys, moving right along. Again, get the undersides of these panels. I was just talking about that. Make sure you get those, because you don't want to be seeing those, especially when you're done and seeing it. That's probably one of the things I hate most about painting, is like I'll finish and everything's done and I'll spray coat it and everything's nice, and then I pick it up and I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, isn't this great? And then I'll be like, oh no, there's a piece I forgot, and it just looks atrocious. No matter how much the rest of the model looks and how great the rest of the model looks, I'll just hate it. For the most part, I will refuse to play with it. Like if I gotta go to a game day and I'm finishing up or something, I will refuse to take it along. I'll just tell my friends like, oh, it's not done, or oh, I forgot it. I hate when that happens so much. I have OCD to the max, as I have discovered. That's good for this kind of hobby. It's real easy, guys. Real easy painting here. Just getting under and in between these shoulder guards. You can see me what I'm doing real nice here too. Just neat. The camera's working really well for me today. There we go. Be sure to be getting the other side though. The brush is feathered, which is not ideal, but we will cope. There we are. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I got the torso base coated. Real simple, real simple and real easy. Oh, balls. There's a whole, actually, I don't know what color that's supposed to be. Let me see something really fast. I want to put him down, actually. Here, look at this while you're watching shit. Oh, it's a glare. Never mind. I'm just going to have a look at something really fast. On the box. Is that supposed to be blue? I can't tell. There's this piece back here that's right in front of the engine. I think it's supposed to be blue. You know, if I get, we'll paint blue. I want it to be blue. I was checking the model though, because I don't think I've ever looked at that piece there. So, the more blue, the better. Cygnar, after all. And even if it's not supposed to be blue, maybe it's supposed to be yellow. I don't know, for all I know. Whatever you want, however you want your own stuff to look, is how you should paint it. And I've said that almost a bazillion times, basically. And I stand by it. You should always do things basically how you want them to be. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, cool. Just going real easy. Resting my finger on the smokestack. Make sure to use the most stable platform you can. Touching up those shoulder pads just slightly. And getting in between. This is a kind of a difficult spot to get to. You can see it really well on the camera though. Sometimes, like right now, I use the camera instead of my naked eye to actually paint, because the camera can see in much better different angles than I can sometimes. I'm sitting obviously in a chair, the camera's floating just above where I'm painting, so it can see much better than I can. It's got a better view of what I can't see, so sometimes I'll use the camera to actually manipulate and drive my painting. Like right here, same system, same idea. I can't really see, and right now I'm not looking at the model, I'm looking at my computer monitor to get into those places. There we go, just like that. I really don't wash Cygnar stuff to the nth degree. Cygnar, I would imagine, have rules and regulations, and they're a proper standing army, mostly made of professionals, so they're gonna have this stuff clean for the most part. Especially these machines that are more rare and that they don't have maybe a whole lot of. They're gonna take much better care of these. Just moving down to the legs. The legs are super easy. carefully. Rolling all the way to the edge of your leg, because this color here is going to be a gray, so you can move the brush right across without having to worry to get paint anywhere else, because the surface is going to be gray is actually lower. So the brush will fall off without putting paint on it, unless you push down really hard. And I'm not sure why you would do that. So just make sure you don't do that. There we are. That looks really nice. I like that a lot. I don't think I noticed this before, but there's gears and there's mechanisms inside this kind of V cut here, which is really neat. You can tell the difference between the armor plating and the actual mechanisms that are inside the leg, which is neat. So we're going to go do the same thing on the other side, but turning it over to make the same angle, essentially. Trying to discern between armor plating, once again. So something interesting to point out, or to discuss, I've had zero problems with Privateer Press when it came to their products, basically all of their products that I've gotten from them. My first problem I have encountered, and I'd like to share that with you. I got, and I'm sure you've seen, the Cador Extreme Juggernaut. I got it for my birthday. And I had that open, and you saw, actually, I think I did. I don't remember. Shoot, it's been like 50 minutes, but I don't remember. I did the unboxing, and I showed you progress that I did on it. I'm pretty sure I showed you the progress I did on it. And something interesting to point out is when I opened the kit, I did the unboxing. I didn't notice this at first. I am actually, ooh, there's a big glob of paint. I actually did not get the right arm that goes to the kit. I got two left arms, and slightly frustrating, but I called Privateer Press up and I was like, hey, I got two arms, is there a way I can purchase one or whatever, get the replacement, and I told them, I'll pay whatever it is, if it's a couple dollars, not a big deal. And they asked me what the order number and stuff was, which of course I got, and they were like, no, we'll shoot you an extra one, we're sorry about that. And that's the kind of the service that I would expect from this company. They have a great customer service hotline, and they actually have a hotline for rules questions and stuff like that as well. Not that I, have used that before. This is the first time I've used a customer service line as well, but that's there. In comparison, I purchased and did the unboxing for the Dark Angels Company Master, and we got the two legs just there. And it came with some defects, to say the least. And I asked them, hey, can I send it back? And they were like, well, did you open the product? And I was like, well, yeah, of course I opened it. To which they promptly told me, oh, we can't take it back since you opened it. And it's sitting right here, unfinished, and kind of looks like ass. And I'm pretty upset about that, because I could understand if they didn't want to send me another one like Privateer Press is doing for that arm or whatever, but they don't want to replace it. They don't even want me to send it back on my own, with my own funds to get a replacement. They don't even want to do that, which is really irritating. It's just, I finally did decide with that purchase that I'm not going to be buying anything GW anymore. That was my first GW purchase in a couple of years, and I was pretty disappointed with it. And I didn't want to be. That's one of those things a lot of people talk about. They'd like to love to bash on GW stuff, and I didn't want to. I was hoping it would be something rewarding, but it just was not the case, and I'm disappointed to say. So we get the blue down on there now. The next thing I want to do is the engine and all that jazz. All those legs and stuff back there. So what I'm going to do is cut the video here, and that's what we're going to start next, okay? Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Cheers.